We're going to bring in right now Boston Herald columnist and radio host from WMEX Radio in Boston and elsewhere, Howie Carr. Thanks for being with us, Howie.
Thank you, John. Thanks for having me.
All right, let's start with these emails here. We first learned that they were perhaps missing, maybe destroyed forever. The hard drives were gone. But now we hear the Inspector General was able to track down these tapes, as it were, find the emails. What do you think is going to be the next shoe to drop here in this story?
Well, they've got to go through the emails and see what exactly is on there. And I think we're going to find, with 30,000 emails, I think we're going to find multiple, maybe even hundreds of smoking guns here, John. It's pretty clear that Lois Lerner got some excellent advice from her attorney when he told her that she had better take the Fifth Amendment, which she testified before the House Post-Audit Oversight Committee. She doesn't seem to be at risk here. And I'm not even sure that Koskinen, the interim chief of the IRS, is at risk. He said that he doubted that they could ever find these missing emails. So I guess that doesn't reach the level of perjury. But as you said, John, I mean, what does it tell you that this all comes out on the late Friday afternoon before Thanksgiving? I mean, you know, this is right in one of the news holes of the year that this has been dumped into. Nobody knows about this other than us.
Howie, moving forward, let's talk about what comes next. Once they find out who's responsible for this targeting scandal, how do you think they're going to end up holding them accountable?
Well, I would think you have to go after them and on a criminal matter and just say that or maybe civilly is the best way to go, that all of these organizations that were singled out, 99% of which were conservative, pro or pro-Israel, maybe they can sue civilly for a violation of their civil rights if they can't get after Lois Lerner now. And again, why don't they bring her back before the House Post-Audit Committee, immunize her in this case? That means, you know, you can't be prosecuted for anything you say as long as you tell the truth. We want to know, you know, you weren't the person who was ultimately calling the shots. Who told you to undertake this dirty tricks operation? Because that's what it was. I mean, this whole thing puts Richard Nixon to shame. He wanted to do this. This was in his dreams. He never accomplished anything like this with the Internal Revenue Service.
Now, you say this puts Richard Nixon to shame. This has nothing to do with this latest release, Howie, right? You feel like that everything that's already been that we know up until this point, even before the supposed discovery, miraculous discovery of these 30,000 emails, you still feel like going back, this is worse than anything that Nixon did.
Absolutely. I mean, the tissue of lies that has been spun out from the beginning, that this was a handful of rogue agents in, of all places, the Cincinnati office. You know, it's been proven to be totally preposterous. And again, you know, I know that everybody has a Fifth Amendment right to avoid self-incrimination, but there's a reason. There's reason why the founders put that in. It's because people are going to be brought up and would be forced to testify and incriminate themselves. She took this because she knew that she would be placing herself in criminal jeopardy, and we all knew that. And you know, even the Democrats know it. It's time for the cover-up to cease here. And you know, it's not going to cease at the highest levels of the Obama administration. They're the ones who engineered this dirty tricks operation. Again, I come back to that. I don't know how else to describe it in the first place.
Yeah, and we're getting close, kind of, Howie, to folks getting their W-2 forms and getting ready to pay their taxes. We'll see how this impacts taxpayer behavior as April 15th approaches. We're coming right back. We're going to talk to Howie Carr a little bit more about Chuck Hagel stepping down right after this.